Raiders playing their last home game before making the move to Las Vegas, taking on the Jags. Daniel Carlson. Raiders up 16-13, 45-yard field goal attempt, and nope, no good. Guess who's mad? Jon Gruden. All right, so it stays 16-13. Gardner Minshew with a chance for a Jags comeback. Chris Conley, 21-yard pass. They are in scoring position, and that's what they do. Conley with the touchdown. Jags go up 20-16. Next, Raiders possession. Derek Carr gonna find Darren Waller over the middle. Check out the clock. Tick, 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 tick. 2 seconds remaining. Carr, all they have is a Hail Mary. Will the Raiders give their fans a win before they skip town? Nope.
Nah.
They would not. And guess what? Those fans up there, hella disappointed. Off the helmet. Oh. Got tackled by his own dude. Blinded him. Watch this. Nope. Didn't work. Jags, they win it. Oakland, their fans, been loyal for so long, deserved a new stadium, didn't get it, deserved sometimes better ownership, haven't seen it, and now they're going to see their team leave and go to Las Vegas. 20-16 is your final. Raiders fall to 6-8 on the season. Carr goes for 22 for 36, 267 yards, and a touchdown, but it is not enough. New on SportsCenter, Jon Gruden, who's only been in Oakland for a while, addressing the fans after this last home game.
I'd like to thank the city of Oakland for supporting the Raiders and being faithful in all kinds of seasons. And I'll miss them. I love them. And I'm sorry about the outcome today, but I think that's something that needs to be said, an exclamation pointed. But really apologize that we weren't able to deliver a victory. Proud of our team's hustle and effort. We had numerous opportunities to make a play there in the ball game, but we didn't do it. And I'll be happy to answer any questions I can.
What did you see in the fourth quarter as far as the defense?
Well, you know, I think Levitt got hurt. We've had a lot of injuries at safety. We're running out of men. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. We were doing very, very well for a while. You got to credit Minshew. He made some unbelievable plays scrambling. Kept some opportunities alive, and you know, we got to finish the deal on offense. We had a couple opportunities to do that, and we failed to do so.
Jon, the second straight game where you went scoreless in the second half.
Really, 3 possessions is all we had. I think we had 1 possession, started our 2-yard line. We did a good job with it. Moved it out of our territory, and I think on a 4th down and maybe a yard, a little over a yard, I chose to punt. I think we had 20 first downs. They had 2 at the time. And don't regret it. I do now, but I didn't regret it at the time. Had another possession that, you know, we just came up short on. And at the end of the ball game, I thought we managed it pretty good. Unfortunately, we weren't able to put points on the board, mishandled a pass, and Jacksonville went the distance to beat us.
All right, disappointing. It's probably not a strong enough word to describe the emotions of people there in the Bay Area, and especially going out like this. Coliseum opened in 1966, 4th oldest current NFL stadium, only dual sport stadium remaining to host a full-time NFL and Major League Baseball team. Raiders finished with a final record of 192 wins, 132 losses, and 3 ties all time at the Coliseum.
All right, Michael, let's move on to the Browns and the Cardinals. Kitchens, they're not all that happy either. 38-24 the final in this one. When you look at the numbers, Mayfield 30 of 43, 247 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Kyler Murray the other way, 19 of 25, 219 yards, a touchdown, interceptions. Freddie, what did you think of your team's loss?
It's not the result we wanted. I thought our guys kept fighting hard to the very end. We'd get back to Cleveland and put our head back down, keep working, and come out next week and give our best shot against Baltimore. So we want to know this week. Got to get 1-0 this week. That's the only thing we're worried about. can't do anything about this one. We can only help ourselves moving forward and get better moving forward. Any questions?
Why do you think you didn't have your best shot today?
I thought we were ready to play. I didn't do a good enough job getting them ready to play, I don't reckon. So I've got to do better during the course of the week of making sure they're ready to play when we get to game day. You know, I felt like we were off balance defensively all day. They threw it, they ran it. There was a couple third downs there. I made some bad calls on offense, and it put us behind the 8 ball when we fell down 2 scores. So we've got to make the field goal. It was a group effort today. You know, we didn't convert some crucial third downs, which I think we were 9 out of 14, but we didn't convert some crucial ones that we needed to extend drives, and we didn't get off the field. They didn't have but 8 third downs, so you know, they averaged almost 8 yards a play, and so we got to do a much better job in that area as well. Offensively, defensively, special teams, they made plays and we didn't.
Pretty how disappointing is it to talk about not being ready to play when you guys have to win every game to keep the playoff hopes alive, like you talked about?
Well, listen, our guys have done a good job of keeping their head down and continuing to work, and you know, I think there's a difference between mentally and physically being ready to play than just getting to the game and making the plays when they're there to be made. And I don't think we did make any plays there to get them off the field defensively. And like I said, there was 2 third down drives there that you know, I've got to do a better job putting our guys in better situations.
Do you think they were not ready mentally or physically?
No, I just think that's the only thing you can say is whenever you show up, you're supposed to perform at a higher level. So I'm assuming I've got to go back and revisit what I did during the course of the week to see if I can get them to the game better on Sunday.
Freddie, what factors led you to defer?
Just trying to get a double score at the end of the half, just to be absolutely honest with you. Trying to score before the half and then get the ball to start the second half.
What did you see on the replay that we all got to watch, I guess, with Demarius Randall in the end zone and it was reversed to pass interference?
Yeah, I'll let them deal with that. I voiced my opinion out there. I'm not going to talk about it in here, though.
Freddie, the TV cameras capture you and Jarvis having a heated exchange on the sidelines, and then trying to talk to him again on the bench. What can you tell us about that?
Listen, I love Jarvis Landry. Jarvis is my kind of player as far as fiery, and things happen. I mean, it's not a big deal. Pretty sure it's not a big deal if you ask him. So, you know, it's an emotional game. So, you know, I love Jarvis.
Was that one of the third downs you wanted back?
So Freddie clearly trying to defuse that situation, but at the end of the day, disappointed with what's happened. We'll hear from Baker Mayfield in just a few moments. But lots of expectations for the Browns in 2019. They won't finish with a winning season, something they haven't done since a 10-6 campaign in 2007. That's easily the longest active drought in the NFL. Consider that every other team except the Browns has had a winning season in this decade. Tough times.